At the 200th YCS Columbus, Ohio event with top 64 contestant. What's your name, buddy, and what deck did you use?
My name's Dablessin from Team Ricochet, and I played Cosmos.
Cosmos?
Yep.
Are you trolling, right?
No, you want to see?
Yeah, let's see it,
I got you. So, started off, one Cosmo with Scorpio.
Oh,
nah, I'm kidding, I'm trolling. Played Gouki's, felt it was the best deck for the event, so just wanted to play Gouki's. I've been playing it for months, topping regionals, so just wanted to play something I was comfortable with. One with Scorpio, one headbat. You only play one with Scorpio because he's the normal summonable big guy, and you always need one to search off for Isold, so it's always super important. Two Twist Cobra. Didn't want to play three of this because it clogs sometimes, and you'll see enough Goukis, but the only times you do brick is when you don't see Goukis. So I see why people play three of this, but I just play other cards that extend my plays and count as Goukis, but they're not Goukis. It's kind of weird, but I'll show you. Triple Octo. Because of the extender I play, and he's the only combo important one. Like you actually need him to start and finish your combo. Like you need him for Isold and you need him for Link Karibo. So like he's actually the only one that matters. You know what I'm saying? It's like if they ban Octo, we actually couldn't do any of our plays. Like it's actually crazy.
Does that mean you play two Link Karibos or?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Hani and all of them want to play two. They actually all play two Link Karibo. So if I play two Link Karibo, that means I'm playing Honeybot over Proxy Dragon. Because you make Honeybot with Ibli and Link Karibo. It's a Link 2 that points left and right. It says you can't target clothing monsters he points to.
It's a Ghetto Goblin.
Yep, Ghetto Goblin, yep. But it doesn't give you a normal or something, anything, but he doesn't come up, he only comes up when you have the full combo, and he doesn't come up when you partially have the combo or you get hand trapped or something. And you can always make proxies, so I just feel like I want to play proxy, something I could always make. Three, Gouki, Suprex. You don't gotta explain Suprex, you know. And then I'll just show all my extenders at one time. So there's another monster I'll play I won't show right now. Just three malicious. You have to play this, I feel, if you want to play through every hand trap. You can be bold and not play malicious if you think like you're not going to get hand trapped or like your Twin Twister, discard. You won't need every card in your hand sometimes. So like you can be bold and not play this, but your combos will be less aggressive. You'll play through less things. So like I just felt like malicious was correct. Like you can play through almost everything. And just Ibli. Quick spells, played one Divine Sword, one Living Fossil. Super simple. One Monster Reborn, one Soul Charge. These are the same, those are the same, so it's pretty much the same thing. One for one. This is the reason I play three Octo, because you don't want to draw Octo 1 for 1. And then you can't Isold summon, so like that's really bad. Drawing 1 for 1 with malicious is like actually insane. It's really cool. You plus like 1 million after you do that. It's wild. And then one Rhoda, it's 1 for 1. 1 for 1 searches you a monster, so a Gouki. Just Hornet Drones, no engage. Just another extender. I played 10 extenders total. I probably should have showed this with the other extenders, but 10 total. 2 Call by the Grave, 2 Rematch, because Bell's still a card, and if people Bell your rematch, you can literally just search for a second one and win the game at that point. But yeah, Bell was like, it was bad all weekend. I didn't play any Bell, so like, I thought I was gonna win this event with no Bell in my deck. 3 Twister, super simple, discard malicious. So like cool plays you can do, your opening hand, which is really cool. Like if you open any bad spell or anything to set and you open malicious in this, you just like set the spell, Twin Twister, discard malicious, pop the spell, like normal summon anything in your deck and then like go off. So like Twin Twister is not a break if you draw going first and malicious. Like it's really actually combo oriented. And I made my deck so I can always play. All I want to do was always play. The reason I lost top 64 is because I didn't play for the first time all day. So 3 Midbreaker. Everybody should know what this card does by now. It just says you can't win if I activate it. So and then extenders. The whole point of my deck, since we lost Goblin and we lost extra normal summon, I just wanted to make Isold before our normal summon for turn. That way you can just normal summon Ibli and do the whole same combo over and over and over. The exact same combo from last format. If you make Isold before your normal summon, you just have the exact same combo from last format. So play 3, 3, 3. If I see any combination of these two, I should win the game. as long as they have no response, or even if they have response, I can have like call or this, and I'm more than likely just play through mostly whatever it is, unless it's like actually insane, because I can just make another assault because I played 2 if they stop the first one, or I can just make summon sword. Like, it's crazy, it's crazy.
So that's 40 cards?
Yes, sir. 40 card main deck. I'll go to extra deck. Tokens. It's the squad in this token. 2 Isolde. It's helped me play through so many traps and so many cards. People always impermanence this. As soon as I summon it, I go chain link 1, chain link 2, and they impermanence this. And I go activate, set the trap, activate trap, make another assault, summon Octo, and they're like, oh my god, yeah, he plays 2 assault. That's actually insane.
There's a lot of people that regret not playing 2.
Yeah, this card was just actually wild all weekend playing 2. Like, most of the time, when you're playing 1, after you assault, if they stop your turn, you have to make, the next link 2 you have to make is underclock. So having 2 of this let me save so much like utility and stuff. It was actually pretty good. I won't change it. I think the extra deck was perfect. 2 Nightmare Phoenix for the Nightmare package over Cerberus. You'll always use this. The bad thing is you never draw off this card anymore unless you're already winning. So like if you're really trying to fight and push through back row, you'll use this after the summon sorcerer summon. You'll summon this one and you'll just actually use its effect. So it's standard. Mermaid, Cerberus, Unicorn, simple. Thanks Konami. Thanks Konami. And, you know, I really appreciate you guys, Konami. You guys just said, you know what, Dablessin, you're going to top the 200 because we're going to give you Firewall and Gumblar. You're going to get it one more time before the next list. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, thank you. I appreciate you. So good looking out, Konami, on this. Really, really appreciate you.
Real stuff, man.
Yeah, thank you. 1 proxy. Also, thank you, Konami, for banning Goblin, because all the bad Gouki players stopped playing the deck, and it's only good Gouki players left. I played 2 mirrors today, and I didn't lose to any of them. I haven't lost a mirror since Dominic Couch beat me at the regional he won, so it's wild. Underclock Taker, simple. 1 Link Karibo instead of 2. Trigate, Summon Sword, and then the only fusion target you have in the whole deck, so. That's it for the extra deck. 3 Droll, because this synergizes with 1-for-1, so I can never brick with 1-for-1. If I take out like an Octa Stretch or something, because I don't want to open too many Gokis, or don't want to always open the Octo, because it cuts off a search early, but still be able to, like, I've been playing this deck so long, I can almost U with almost any hand, like, it's crazy. But, so, I'll special this off of 1-for-1 if I draw like too many Octos in 1-for-1, so you're just always live. And this plays around mid-breaker also. So I didn't want to play any hand traps at all that got hit by mid-breaker. And I also didn't think I was going to be playing very much of the mirror. So I only played 3 Ash and 3 Droll. This card beats you if you don't play Malicious. And this card beats you if you can't play through the Isold, if you don't have an extender. So I don't know. Sometimes they play through this, sometimes they don't. So like, this is the only hand trap that gives you a chance. Most hand traps don't even give you a chance. It's like, yeah. Didn't want to play Ogre, because if they draw Mid-Breaker, Call by the Grave, or any Reborn card, then Ogre's actually just bad. So if you think about the numbers they have 3 Mid-Breaker, 2 Call by the Grave. That's 5 cards to your 3 Ogres. Then they also have Soul Charge Monster Reborn. That's 7 cards to your 3 Ogres. So them having a card that makes Ogre bad is always higher than you resolving Ogre and winning the game. So just those. And then 2 Hate Grenade. I know there's going to be a lot of Striker here, but drawing multiples of this card makes you lose the game when you just like Hate Grenade until Share Ride and you don't have any follow-up plays. But it's super easy to play around Share Ride, bro. If you have like Suprex and Octo, like you can play around Share Ride, and like you just go normal Suprex, effect, special Octo link into Link Karibo, and at that point, if they have Shared Ride, they'll use it at that moment. Because you're searching 1. If they don't use it, then you're able to go Octa Stretch, search for Headbat or Rematch, depending on your hand, and then you make Underclock, and then you make Summon Sork with Underclock and Link Karibo, and then it's just like the nuts. It's nuts. It's wild. And then I'll save this spice for last. Spicy cards. And it's 2 Rare Reboot and 3 Evenlies. Scared of trap decks, the only reason you play these cards, you know. And the Spice, 2 anti-spell. If you open anti-spell Trigate, no deck in the format can beat you.
Really?
Yeah, no deck in the format can beat you. Only thing that close that can try to beat you is like trap decks, Altergeist, and you wouldn't be putting these in against Altergeist. So, like, if I open anti-spell Trigate, like, Pure Striker can't beat me because most of the time they're even side and out, like they're twin twisters and stuff. So most of the time you don't even need to make the Trigate because I'm playing Gouki and I play no traps. So no one's keeping like jamming waves and twin twisters and stuff in, you know, against this game 3. So if I win game 1 and I lose game 2, I automatically win the match because if I see this card. It's like I'm gonna see 2 warriors and a Gouki. It's like no matter what you hand trap, I have more advantage of you because my deck's better because I search more times in this turn. Like I plussed way too much. And I'll rematch, put 2 more dudes on the board. Set a rematch to the anti-spell, and I can have 4 warriors on my board, and then flip anti-spell. If you don't have response, you lose. You just lose. So anti-spell, Trigate is like the nuts. And I'm surprised, like everyone knows that Striker's highly populated, and everyone's just not playing this. They're like, it's bad if they have Twister. Well, if you have something to stop the Twister, isn't it amazing then? Like, it's just, I don't know. It was like fire. It was fire. I played so many Pure Strikers all weekend. I only played 1 mirror match. But.
Sweet. Any shout-outs, man?
Yeah, shout out Darrell Lewis, shout out Blair Ellis, shout out Team Ricochet, you know, it's the team, Best of the Midwest. Check us out on Facebook, you know. Shout out my girlfriend, shout out Team Primetime Sports Card Shop, it's my locals. Shout out my second sponsor, Robert. Don't want to miss anybody. Shout out Jason. Shout out everybody back home who's been supporting me. Shout out shout out to Gumblar forever, Wakanda forever, Wakanda forever. Shout out to Wakanda group chat.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Congrats again.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.